What's going on, guys? This is Burrs. I have a video here for you today. This is how to put skateboard tape on your slide. Now I'm going to be putting this on the top of the slide to assist with single hand manipulations and manipulations in general of the slide. Now how we get started here is first we're going to make sure you know these guns are safe. There's nothing in the chambers, as you can see. Nothing in that chamber either. Safety check before this video. Alright, to get started, this one has the skateboard tape on the top. What this helps with is a number of things. As you can see, I can take my thumb, wrap the slide like such. You can't as much do that without it. It helps with single hand manipulations. If you're coming down on something and you're looking to, rack the slide, like on your pants, on the steering wheel, lots of different manipulations you can do single-handedly to get this firearm in operating condition of using it in situations you might be in. And to aid in that, adding skateboard tape on the top will give you a much more aggressive surface to get the chamber racked and operating and ready to go. Now this is a gun I recently purchased, and I'm going to be doing what I normally do to my guns with it, and adding skateboard tape is one of those things I do. It's fairly simple. What I buy is the Black Magic skateboard tape. I've used other ones and I found that the Black Magic is the one to get. This is the one that works the best in my opinion. Now to get started here, what I like to do is take a little isopropyl, a little alcohol, and go over the top where we're going to actually put the skateboard tape. So in this case, what we're going to do is take the firearm and just go over that area to get off any maybe lubricant we put on there for protectant, because you want to make sure that this skateboard tape mates to the surface, so to speak, so that it doesn't come off. So let's sit there for a minute. Just wipe it off real quick. And we're ready to put our skateboard tape on it. Now what you want to do is cut it out. It's not rocket science. You just want to take the skateboard tape and cut out an area on it. It doesn't take much either. You just want to cut a little area out that'll act as the piece that you're going to use. Now to get started, I like to do it around this, about that much. I don't like to go too much towards the chamber area where the casings are being injected and such. So I'll keep it back probably about ½ an inch from that, but I'll go all the way up towards the front sight, and I'll go all the way back towards the rear sight. So what I'll do is I'll measure this and say, okay, I need to take about ½ an inch off of that. Cut that about as straight as you can. And you just keep lining it up. I could probably take about another ½ inch off of there. You want to keep it about as straight as you can get it. I'm going to redo this side because that's where I cut initially. It's not straight. Straighten that about as much as I can. Alright, so that's about where I'm going to want it as far as length. Now width is, I will start by cutting right here. And then I'll cut from there down, so it's not hanging off the edges, rolling off the edges, so to speak. So I'll just cut that down little bit by little bit. I don't like to cut on the flat side. I'll just keep cutting on the side that is not even, which is the side that I'm eyeballing. Alright, that looks pretty decent. So at that point, what I'll do, So I'll go ahead and take it off. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be anything spectacular. You just have to get it on there and get it operational. This isn't a beauty contest. This is being installed to, give you a better chance of staying alive if you need to use your weapon. So at that point, what I'll do is I'll take this and put it as far back as I can and line it up. And then you just lay it down on the slide. And that one I have a little bit of rollover. And then you just push it down. You're going to want to let this sit for a day or so. Just to cure. But I mean, now you can, a lot easier than what it was. Like I said, this isn't a beauty contest. It's staying alive. This will not affect your holster as you're installing a highly thin piece of gear here. I mean, this is micro thin. It will not affect your holstering of the weapon. I've done it to this one. I carry this one every day. Does not affect any holster I've had that in. This one I'm actually waiting on a holster because I have the Streamlight TR1, so I'm waiting on a holster for this, but it's not going to affect it. Use many holsters, never affected them. So then what you'll do is you go ahead and put it on the front, same way you put it on the back. And there you have it. Skateboard tape on the top of my new Glock. And like I said, you can take this. I'm not even touching the back of the slide. Okay? Now what you're going to want to do is let that cure for a day or two. It doesn't mean don't use it, it just means don't use the actual skateboard tape for racking it in sludge, yeah. Whatever that means. But if you are someone that doesn't have a ton of money and you want to do something to upgrade your gun that's going to be beneficial to your survival, this is definitely something that will help you survive in a lot of different environments and a lot of different situations. It costs about $10 to get a whole freaking roll of this. You actually can probably go to maybe like a skateboard shop and be like, hey, do you guys have like, a 1 foot by 1 foot, square that I could maybe get off you for like $1 or something. And I'm sure they'd hook you up because, most places aren't assholes. But, it's a beneficial thing to you and the people you protect and innocent people if you carry to make sure that you're on your game. And, this is something that'll help you train with it, train to be ready for almost every situation, and stay safe out there. So if you guys got any questions, go ahead and let me know. If you guys got your own little modifications, which I've actually seen people kind of like buzz it out here and then put skateboard tape on the inside of the slide. I might get serrations on here. I might go to some machine shop and get some front serrations instead. But I mean, there's tons of stuff you can do with skateboard tape. Cheap, reusable, or not reusable, but I mean cheap to, put another strip on once it comes, gets old and used after a couple years. So very cheap and easy to do. So like I said, if you guys got your video responses, put them down there. Comments, put them down there. Until next time, later.